Hey everyone, my name is Justin Sidelle. I'm going to show you guys some sneaky wrist locks today. Okay, double leg lances and side control. Let's talk about side control a little bit. Punch your head that way. Arms up. Okay, so side control position, we're going to look to pin here, right? Like upper double, this is probably where we're going to be landing. So let's look at some attacks we can do from here. We looked at some attacks this morning in gi. We're going to look at those same attacks in no gi, and we're going to look at some variations that we can do off this position as well. So when I'm here with Aaron, a lot of time when I start pinning in side control, his arms are going to be inside, okay? And the arms inside can create a lot of problems for me as far as facilitating his escapes, right? So if I'm here with Aaron and I'm pinning, a lot of times what he's going to do is he's going to start chopping me in the throat. So you guys can hear, like already in my voice kind of changes when he pushes into my throat. Okay, so when I get that feeling, that means I can trap his hand. Okay, so I'm going to reach over and I'm going to trap his hand with my chin. And you guys can already hear the difference in my voice, right? Like push. When he's pushing into my throat, it sounds like I've been out partying all night. Right? But look, the second I go here, it opens up that pathway again, right? So look, I'm going to expose the tip of his elbow just a little bit. I just shove that underhook in a little bit deeper. Now I'm going to reach around and reach for that point of his elbow. Now look, I want to keep the wrist as bent as possible with my chin. And now I'm just going to use a little bit of shoulder pressure here. And I get the wrist lock. Okay? Super powerful wrist lock. It's one of my favorites. I've used it for a long time. And we're going to use it to expose other submissions too. So there's more going on here than just the wrist lock. There's also really great lessons about pressure. I'm not using a lot of squeeze in this position. It's just me driving my shoulder forward. Okay, so a couple things will create this scenario. One of the things is my own shoulder pressure. Like sometimes I'll be pushing really heavy on Aaron's head. He'll look to frame on that shoulder to get space and start pushing into my neck. So when I get that frame, now look, that's my time to trap the hand. So I'll reach over, expose the elbow, drive with my shoulder to finish. Okay, so again, when we're in side control, just be aware of your positioning. I'm really mindful of the center line of Aaron, so I'm trying to keep my chest to the left of the center line, closer to me, right? So I'll be here and I'll be pinning. Now look, I'll reach in super deep, get that middle finger in his armpit and start turning Aaron's head away. He won't like this, so he'll probably start pushing on my shoulder with that hand, trying to get some space. And while he's doing that, he'll check me in the throat. Okay, so again, I'm covering that wrist, exposing that elbow, and reaching around. Now I can backstop that elbow with my palm. I'll just drive with my shoulder to get the finish. Okay, so let's try the wrist lock from side control. Let's do it, 1, 2.